front borders are finished. So pretty, so pretty. I love them. These are my favorite. They're finally blooming. Everything's blooming. Even the thyme. Pulled out a lot of flowers, like masses of bunches that are too much. I wanted to add peppers, sweet peppers. The chilies, the little chilies, they're so pretty. And there's lots of herbs. This one's rosemary and a pepper. English daisies are really looking great. Some colorful sage. I believe these are blackberries. I keep seeding them. These came up. On both sides I have them. Flowers. There's flowers. That's propagation. Definitely ready to move on. It's got a nice smell to it. Hopefully my yard critters won't like the smell. I have 2 more propagations in the greenhouse that I've just recently up-potted. What's that? That looks like a tomato. How'd that get in there? So this is exactly what I've been dealing with for an entire week, is these 2 flowers have to go. I need to be able to walk through here, and I can't. It's too tight. This little poppy, I love it. I don't want to not have it, but I want to move it. So I'm going to try to move all these 3. It's an overcast day, and I'm pulling out all this garlic. And the pepper rose is going to start right here. Back up so you can kind of see. It needs to be less tight around the corner and through here. Chamomile. There's a lot of chamomile in here. Most years there's a lot of chamomile in here. There's sunflower. There's another Shasta daisy that I didn't pull, but probably will. Oregano. Tomato. Can't remember this one, but it's an annual that reseeded here, and I did take a bunch of those out. More oregano. Tomato. I need some more tomato cages. There's the calendula on the other side of the fence. And a sunflower. Right there. These sunflowers reseeded, all the ones that I've shown you so far, but I seeded them myself where I wanted them, so we'll just have to wait and see. I just recently started watering. I have the hose hook up now. And it's rained, so butternut. I need to put a butternut squash in here somewhere. So in order to get my spacing right, I had to get the corn in. I need to be able to walk around the corn. 16 by 16, or what was it? No, 4 by 4, 16 plants is what I was going for, but I ended up seeding more than that. Everything came up. Seeds were good. I had to divide them, and the root systems are doing great. They needed to be in the ground, so I'm glad I'm on it. Our weather's great, but the space left, I'll have to find more spaces to put peppers. I did already put a red one that's not great, one of the ones that didn't do well, which is why I bought more, on the side of the fence, and I think I'll continue to do some of that. This is orange and red. These are all the ones I grew. Most of them are good. Yellows are doing the best, and they've always done the best. So I have yellow. I think I'll put that next to the red and orange. Then I have some that I bought that I think I should have waited on. And the poblanos. So I have space to walk around it back there. I need space in the middle between the peppers. And between the peppers and the corn. Or maybe just between the peppers. So I can get in there to harvest. I have to pull out some stuff here too. There's no path here. So I get some little things and some big things, and then I can walk this way between the rows. And I got a bunch of little poppies there at the end. I'll find a tray to put them in. Whoa, timber. Everything's drying out while I'm pulling flowers. To the flowers I've already pulled. Look at that sunflower. That's a beast. Life wouldn't be wonderful without lots of sunflowers around. The vegetable garden is where I like to have them because my style changes around the garden. It's not always the same. Poblano peppers I put here along the fence. I didn't have any room to do another row, and I did have room along the fence. I took lots more flowers out and planted most of them back up. I still have lots of peppers that aren't in the ground. Corn's finished though. Let's see if we can shrink that back down. It's the most corn that I've ever planted because I usually go with 4 foot by 4 foot square garden method. Square gardening, it's a book. It's a really good book. It influenced my gardening. I have a row of yellow bells, orange and red. I opened this path up so I can get around. I was bummed to take the flowers out, but I left one. I want flowers around me while I'm gardening. Potatoes are really coming up. Butternut squash, sunflower, forget-me-nots, or the purple flowers that are everywhere. Back here I still have beans. Kale doesn't look great, but I took it off the kitchen garden on the deck. I pulled it out. It's too squishy. I do need to harvest spinach off the deck. Hope I don't forget. Yeah, spinach is gonna full. It is bolting. Wanted to get some before it was ruined because it's been so warm after that cold front. Getting a few more beans. It's poppy. It's starting to rain. I have a table behind me, so I'm throwing it on the table. Not a very good bean. Missed it last time I was harvesting. Plant's drying out. Oh, I see a bean dried out. Bean seed. I could plant that one.